Hey guys, welcome back to D&D. Pretty good times so far. A quick recap of last episode. The party made it across the Bridge of Doom. We lost one party member into the Gulf there, but we brought him back. We carried him. We managed to get him roped back up and back on land. We encountered the cowardly guards on this side who are guarding something they have not told us about quite yet. And in between our conversation about discussing with them quite why they were hiding in here doing nothing to protect the village's belongings or fight the giants or figure out anything at all except spy on us, we discovered that there's another group of people coming into the town, and we're trying to figure out quite what that is. The guards here on the island don't seem to know the people in the town, and the town people seem to know something over here but haven't yet approached to communicate. So we're kind of stuck in the middle of what the fuck is going on. We found out that the individual who was asking for help, I forget her name, Lady so-and-so, basically the monarchy in this area, or the noble in this area rather, is dead here on the table. So Valrosa Nandar, thank you, lies dead on the table, and this is potentially her honor guard or potentially something else. So I think we're going to pick up from there. All right, so shit's happening in the town.
Yep. A couple of the guys walk over to the gatehouses, and they slowly winch the drawbridge up again. A couple of them take the horses to the stable house, but everyone seems to convene towards the bar.
The bar?
Yeah, the tavern, which is the building straight ahead of you.
I'm sorry, you mean on the other side of the...
Right.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the people here. I'm like, there's a bar.
There's a bar here.
We're on the right side of the river.
They got
I want to
straight
ask
to
the
the point.
captain, do you know, like, these guys that just arrived, especially that woman? If they can see, like, 200 meters or foot.
So I think I recognize the woman. She's been here. She was here a few days ago.
So it's not town folk, like, around here. It's like
She was here
somebody
a few
else
days ago.
outside.
What happened when she was here last?
He doesn't talk to you.
Am I not there, or he's just deliberately ignoring
No,
me?
you're there. He just ignores you.
I think he just doesn't like you.
Is it still the captain or another member?
It's the captain. It's the captain.
Oh, it's the captain. Okay.
I was asking if she's from this town or...
No, if I recall, she was a traveling monk of sorts, something like that. That was...
Okay.
I don't
Did she
pay too
know
much attention to those who come and go inside the town.
Did she know about the attacks? Like, did the attacks like happen before when she was here? It's like some attempts.
I think she was here before the attacks, yes.
But like, was she informed that like the town is under attack like often?
Filthy, roll me a perception check. I can't recall. When the attacks happened, I didn't pay much attention to specific people.
Is it possible that she like maybe went to other town and asked for help? Or why are these guys here? It's like they seem well prepared, like 7 guys on horses. Like
maybe I don't know who these people are.
Meanwhile, we are talking like nobody is coming our way from the town, like towards the bridge.
No.
Okay. Do you want us to go ask them what are they doing here? Or do you want to go ask them themselves? Yourself?
Our Goliath can chuck you across the gap if it will help.
It's no problem.
This has, well, I don't know why they're here.
They could be useful
Gotta
to
wait to
help
see
us
what
find
they
the
do.
townsfolk, like to the north. If they are like out in the open on horses, they might be faster to go look for them if they are here to help.
Oh, the men on the horses are looking for something. So clearly, the woman was here earlier and decided to pay the giants to destroy the town, and now they come back afterwards and they're looking for something.
It's possible.
Yes, I figure it out already.
Regardless, I don't think they're going to find much in the town, though.
Oh, there's something they're looking for in the keep. What is it?
Well, I'm just saying that the town has already been looted by someone.
Oh, so we beat them to it.
I turn and
Good
laugh
job.
and I say, "There's nothing here they're looking for unless it's in that safe. Do you know what's in that safe?"
Doesn't say anything to you.
Can I tell by his silence if he's just being a prick or if he knows something?
Remain inside.
It's a nice roll.
He's not saying anything.
I say, if I have to piss, where shall I do it?
They didn't say anything.
Just anywhere, then.
Okay, sorry for my friend. Okay, do we have any way to like alert them somehow? Do you have on this side some kind of like maybe the tower bell, or we need to make them like some? We need their attention towards us. I don't want to like cross the bridge and talk to them if they are hostile.
We don't have any way to hail them, but they're pretty aware. Like, you looked at them and they looked at you. Like, you both know that you're there.
I don't know.
You
It's
weren't
like
trying to hide or anything.
I don't know if we check like the whole keep. I don't know what is like specifically inside. If it's keep, so it might have some bell on top. I don't know.
So,
No, there's no bell on top of the keep.
And
if we were not here, would you just wait for them to randomly join you at the keep?
Well, our orders are to defend the keep. If they attempt to cross the bridge, then we will talk with them.
okay,
You must understand, this situation is quite similar to one that happened just yesterday.
What
they
happened
wouldn't do
yesterday?
anything.
Well, there were a group of strangers who came into town and started, like, looking around.
Oh yes, us, right.
What did you do then? Did you cower in the keep?
It doesn't
Well-
say anything.
Yes, of course. That's why it took us a day to talk with them.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
Do we want to
so
be
that
more
was-
proactive about this so we don't have to wait 24 hours to figure out what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out. Solly, if I use my whistle, how far the sound will go?
Well, they
Pretty
know
far.
we're here.
Exactly.
They looked at us and we looked at them, right? So, like,
I
it's
don't know.
not trying to get their attention.
I speak up again. I seriously have to pee. Where should I pee? Do you just want me to pee here? I will just pee here. I'm fine with that. But I just wanted to show some respect.
It doesn't say anything.
Alright. I'm going to walk. Is there like a corner nearby? Anywhere that looks maybe like where they might stand for patrol or something?
I mean, you could go up onto one of the walls which is surrounding the palisade if you wanted to.
Anywhere out of sight of them that I could look?
You go through the gateway and, like, pee off the bridge.
Yeah, I'll look around. I'll go in search of the bathroom. And I'll leave the presence.
Like, inside the keep?
Sure, I'll walk away. We're up top the keep, right? I'll go back down where we met.
No, you're not up top of the keep. You're by the gatehouse.
Oh, we're by the gatehouse. I'll walk back towards the gate, yep. Towards the keep, rather, excuse me.
He turns towards you, Nalla. He says, you can interact with them however you like. Until they cross the bridge, they're not our concern. And he turns and walks back towards the keep, and the other guard who's with him does so as well.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
I will also follow for now.
Tell me that
Well,
doesn't seem sketchy. No interest at all in the town, huh?
Yeah, sure that does.
Alright, so I walk into the keep. What do I see?
The Great Hall, which is mostly ruined, and there's a set of stairs which go up, and a door which leads off to the right.
Just visually, so I am facing inside the keep Where is the door and the stairs? Are they off to my right, my left, far across the hall? Like, where? I'm not spatially putting this together yet.
The door is to your right.
Okay.
One second. Yeah, so as you enter, there's a set of stairs which is to your right, sort of like halfway through the building itself. There's a door immediately to your right and one further to the right.
Okay, I will take the door immediately to my right.
Okay. You attempt to open the door, like, it goes away from you, like, into the room, but it's getting stuck on something.
Like, barred, stuck? Not entirely sure. Like,
No, like, you can move it slightly, but there's something on the other side of the door which is, like, jamming it.
Is it, how far does it open? Like an inch, couple inches? Can I get my head through?
No. It's like an inch, basically.
Okay, I will abandon that door temporarily, walk across the hall to the other door.
The guard walks over to you and said, I told you not to go around snooping in this keep. You're not welcome here.
What's back here that's so such a problem for me to see?
You're not welcome here.
Well, it's not that I can hear you.
He turns towards Eryn and says, I recommend you get your friend to leave here.
Is that a threat?
Barros, we are not here to fight. Even if it sounds everything sketchy, like we are not in a right to go like looking around.
It strikes me, I say out loud, for Eryn's benefit, but also for Nalla and wherever the fuck Erifror is. I say it strikes me as a bit strange that there is no interest whatsoever in the town and the townsfolk.
Maybe they have higher orders.
Then why not explain
that
these
are
orders?
above townsfolk, like the town.
No, I agree. It is very strange that the protectors of the town are not protecting the town, but...
I've told you before, we are not the protectors of the town, we are the protectors of the keep. We're not town guards, we are house guards.
Okay, but isn't it a house's job to protect the town that is with the house?
That is not my command.
Okay, in the broad general sense, is it not true that a house generally protects the town that is by it?
Oh, Lord,
Sure,
protects
if that
the
is the
people.
house concerns. I am not part of the house. I protect the house.
Sure, but the house is dead, so you represent the house.
He doesn't say anything.
Right. Okay. Anyways, it still doesn't make a lot of sense, regardless of how spineless these guards are, to go through all their things. We're not bandits.
I don't have to steal them, and taking stock of the actual situation as opposed to the situation we're being told is only the intelligent thing to do. We can't make informed decisions or choose wisely when we don't understand the situation we're in. What's being hidden back here? Why are these guards so timid but so hostile to the people here who are here to help them? What is going on here above and beyond what we're being told, Nalla? We can't just stand here and know nothing. We must figure out for ourselves what the fuck is going on.
Let me
If you're wanting to help, I've already given you a course which you can follow. Go and find the townsfolk. Bring them back.
Eryn?
That would help. In fact, we might even provide you with some coin if you were to do so.
Okay, Barros, what will happen if you find, like, I don't know, hundreds of gold or whatever else? What will change?
What
If
will
you know.
change? The situation will change. The motivations of the parties involved will change. The narrative we're being sold will change. Aaron, the perception
Really?
of
If
reality.
you find hundreds of golds, your motivations will change. Is that correct? Am I understanding your friend's correct? He
is that what
turns
the guard
towards
says
Eryn
next?
and he turns towards Nalla. Yeah, he says this.
If you are hoarding loot back here instead of saving the townsfolk you're supposed to be protecting, then that would be something different. Our perceptions of you would change, yes.
He turns towards you and says, you know nothing about what our directives are.
So tell us.
I have no reason to tell you.
You have a very valid
I am
reason.
honor bound to this house. I am not leaving here. I am not leaving my post.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
If it would be helpful for us understanding the situation and helping us understand the situation would lead to us helping the villagers, wouldn't that be better for everyone involved?
Make a charisma check.
Shut up. I did not. I was thinking that, and I didn't want him to say that. Why did he tell him that?
Because of
I know you guys try to actively avoid as many charisma checks as possible, and that's why it is essentially very difficult for you to get through any encounter without antagonizing everybody.
Goddamn, Barros.
Who's good?
Says to you,
Two's
this
good.
is logic, but I'm not willing to share this information with you.
Are we talking normal guard or the captain now?
We tried the friendly option, Nalla. I think we're out of
No,
options.
well, no, hold up. We're not going to start killing them all.
Right.
Eryn, what were you saying?
Are we talking to normal guard or the captain now?
Captain.
Like this
Yeah, captain.
discussion. This is the
Guards there as well, but
Okay.
the captain.
I want to now speak directly. It's okay. What about this? We will all go over the bridge to try to talk with the people that arrive, but I would like you or one of you come with us to help us make more light into the situation if they would question what is going on in here, because we are not the town people. They might not believe us.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Yeah? Yeah. Roll him a persuasion check.
Oh man, Nalla's even better at persuading
Oh,
than you
man.
are.
Today I
That's
rolled
saying
1
a
in
lot.
11,000 in Darkest Dungeon. Let's keep going with the D&D.
Is this you?
I don't think I'm trying to help.
No,
Well,
no.
that is a possibility. And I am glad for a less hostile solution.
Okay, just a
That
second.
might actually present more problems than solutions.
Okay, just a second then.
Mate, if you come with us, it will make more problems.
Possibly.
Why?
Potentially,
I thought it would help.
No, let him answer. I think that's a good question I've answered.
Why?
Like, you live in here, so they will believe you more if you explain it to them what is happening or what happened here than us.
Possibly, but we don't know why they're here. If they intend to loot certain places, then a guard would be seen as an enemy.
We've looted everything. Don't worry about that.
Oh, you
How about you?
that wording?
How about you write a letter instead, if you don't want to go over?
So you told them that you just looted everything. So, alright.
I want to ask about Morag more. God damn it.
Can you write?
Go ahead, ask more about Morak. He's not going to answer that question.
Take that as a no.
Okay, so
Even though-
hold up.
even though
You said that the wait. What did he say about Morag so far? That he was just a human that was going up to help or look for the villagers. That's all
No,
said.
he
Morag is
leads
what
the
they
villagers
collectively call
out.
their balls.
Like he was supposed to lead the townsfolk to the keep, but after
Uh-huh.
the bridge was destroyed, he led them out to the north.
But what do we know about him other than his name? Is he human?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so this guy Morag, what else can you tell us about him? Does he work for you? Does he work for the house? Does he work
No.
for the town?
No, he doesn't. He's seen as somewhat of a leadership figure. The townsfolk rally to him, but that's what it seems like. But there's been good relations between Morak and House Nandar, so everything has been fairly okay in relationships wise.
What else can you tell us about him? Does he use magic? Is he a human?
No, he's a dwarf. He's not magical.
dwarf.
He doesn't have magical abilities.
Where do you think he would have taken the townsfolk?
Well, There's a series of large. Well, there's a set of hills to the north of here. Normally, that is a spot that people go out to. There's also a forest which is to the northeast of here, but an occupation of wood elves can make moving in there, and somewhat hostile relations can make moving in there a little more dangerous than people are worth. So my bet would be on the foothill somewhere. But from what you tell me, if what the goblin said to you is to be believed, these people were abducted.
Oh,
Seems
yes,
like that.
but... Go ahead, Eryn.
Just answering.
Did
that,
he tell you where specifically they went? Maybe I can help you with that.
The goblin mentioned, what is it called?
Dripping
the Dripping
Caves.
Caves. Do you know this name?
It's not one I personally aware of, but the female guard at this point says, I know where it is.
Okay, you were told it was like northwesternish, like that way. The Dripping
They're in
Caves
there,
is-
but it's one of the larger hills that's actually there and hollowed out onto the inside. And
So it's
what I-
approximately the same direction as the Morak went.
maybe, I mean, the foothills are large and like it's quite far away, so that would be the direction they would be going.
So if Morag tried to save the villagers and they were all captured by goblins and were brought to the Weeping Caves, Dripping
Dripping.
Caves,
Dripping Caves.
and they were all brought to the Dripping Caves, and the only one who knows exactly where the Dripping Caves are is your guard here. Would it not be unreasonable to ask the guard to come with us to show us where the Dripping Caves are to get the villagers?
We can show you, we can tell you where the Dripping Caves are. We can give you directions to the Dripping Caves, but no one is leaving here. None of my guards are leaving their posts.
Okay.
She does not seem adverse to this.
Adverse to
Okay.
his statement or adverse to Nalla's statement?
She does not seem adverse to his statement. She seems resolute.
Can you show us exactly on the map?
Not exactly, but she turns to you and says, not exactly, but I can certainly give you general directions, like how far to travel, things to look out for. Yes, I can do that.
Hopefully, so we will not like miss it or like think it's different cave. Like,
Okay, that's at least some information. Okay, who has the map again? Barros, probably.
I think Erifror or Barros. I thought Erifror is carrying most of the stuff.
I don't remember if it was Erifror or Barros.
Is
Pretty
it
sure
in
I have the
the
map.
quest journal?
Are you talking about the Anopa Pass map? Because I have that one.
Anulfa
Okay, the
Pass
Anolfa Pass
map.
map.
Okay,
Erifror
got
is holding that.
She gives you rough directions, how far it's going to be, how long it's going to take you, things to look out for. So you've got a general idea of where it is, yeah.
Okay, so later on, if we were to say we're going to go to as close to the Dripping Caves as we think it is, you're not going to say where exactly is that?
No.
Right, I mean, it'll
cool.
require you to do like maybe a survival check to find it in a certain amount of time, but yeah, I mean, you've got directions towards it.
Cool, sounds good.
Yeah. Hopefully that's good enough.
Have they outlived their usefulness, I say to Nalla.
What? Oh, no, we not kill everyone.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, what are you saying then?
Just is there any use in staying here as they cower here on this island?
Oh, I see.
Uh,
Should we
Yeah.
leave? Oh,
Yeah, I want to go to speak with the
guys.
newcomers.
Well, if the horsemen are hostile, it would be safer in the keep. But yes, let's go talk to the horsemen.
Yeah, that's why I asked if some of the guards want to come with us, so it looks more like less hostile. Like we will have higher number, which means they will be like not
The risk
that
is
likely to
removed.
attack just randomly. And it's like, yeah, that's
Right.
my reason why
They've
somebody
already
from
said no.
guards should come with us.
They've said no. That's not going anywhere. I feel
You've already ruled it.
right. Well then.
Then I guess we go back.
You sure I can't have a look around before we go?
He gives you a very steeled look.
I just kind of...
Quite sure.
I start looking at the door behind me. I'm just like, just up there. I mean, it wouldn't take me more than a minute. I start walking towards the door.
You start walking towards the door?
Uh-huh.
You hear the winching of a crossbow bolt.
Oh, really? Just to step back here, you'd shoot me.
I told you, no, that is a direct order. I want you to leave this place now.
Just one more time, just remind me. You're here because you were ordered to be here. Your goal is to protect the dead woman over there. Your goal is not to protect the villagers who have been captured by goblins and taken away to their deaths. And you won't leave this bombed-in ruin of a keep for any reason. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Well, it's nice meeting you, Captain. I hope our paths cross again. We'll head out and do your job for you, and we'll try to get back to you when we can.
He doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
I'll
turn around and walk towards the drawbridge, the broken bridge.
I guess we are going to do the same, so Nalla should go first. So oh wait, no.
Well, once we're on the bridge, I think
Barros or me should go first to the other side.
Hold up. Before we start crossing the bridge.
Oh yeah, we're there. We're there and away from the guards, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Once we... Okay, it's established that we're not in earsight of the guards.
Mm-hmm.
They're watching you, though, from the door.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
There's one up on the rampart as well.
That's fine. We'll turn our bodies in such a way that our lips are hidden from them.
Okay, yes, this is very suspicious. Maybe we do kill all of them later.
You see a piece of parchment, which is, like, at the top of the bridge, rolled up with a ribbon around it.
What?
Wait, what?
Just catches our eye. We're not looking at it, and we see it.
You guys, like, walk towards the bridge, and it's very obviously there. It's a small piece of parchment at the top of the bridge.
Oh, okay, sorry. The bridge across the moat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The town side.
It's on our side.
It's on your side.
Our side, okay.
Right.
But it was like shot over by an arrow from the town
We
side?
don't know how it got there. Magic seems more likely to me.
There's no arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
No, but I want to just finish this conversation and I'll say, yeah, these people are about as fucking sketchy as I've seen yet. I don't...
Yes.
Even if they are sketchy, we have no right to kill them.
Yes, well...
Why?
Okay,
Because
we
they are, like,
maybe
hiding
not kill everyone, but let's say investigate more thoroughly. Maybe when they're not looking.
Or even if they are looking. Do we care if they're looking?
Okay, maybe
There's
kill
3
everyone
cowardly
isn't
guards
the
here.
best thing. 4.
4 cowardly guards here.
Whatever, so they are cowards. Like,
Eryn,
But cowardly
are you,
doesn't.
what does it
are you
change?
this thick, truly? There's
Erifror?
something else
I-
going on here, Eryn. They're hiding
and-
something from us. They're
So we
lying
are the bad
to
guys,
us.
we are going to steal
Eryn?
everything we can because they are like cowards or what?
Eryn, it doesn't have to be that way, but the knowledge at least is something that we should figure out before we buy their story wholesale. They're only the good guys if you listen to them tell you they're the good guys. Otherwise,
Erifror?
action-wise... No, I'm talking to Eryn. I'm talking to Erifror.
I know, but Erifror is clearly trying to say something, and I want to know
I
what
put
he's
my hand on his head and say, hold on. And I finished my statement to Eryn that they've told us they're the good guys, but all their actions say they've let people die. They've let the townsfolk die. They aren't trying to chase. They've let their lord, their noble die. They aren't trying to do anything about it. They aren't concerned about the town and the townsfolk. They're staying here. There's something going on they aren't telling us. And I say, sorry, little man. What's up?
Well, essentially what Eryn said. I mean, even if they are cowards, it's not our place to judge them. Or even if they did do something sketchy, it's not our place to judge them.
It's our place to respect what they say based on what they present as opposed to the facts.
No, I'm not saying believe them, but it's not for us to
investigate.
To impose punishment on them or
Who said
to
anything
do
about
something.
punishment? I want to know what's happening. Is it not our place to figure out the truth when we're presented with a scenario where people are obviously lying to us?
That's why I
Not if
asked,
it
like,
means killing everyone.
what is your idea that they can tell you that will change your mind? Like, okay, let's say that they will they will tell you something that will make you kill them, or like
Eryn,
steal
they're
from
lying
them.
to
There's
us.
something
They're
valuable,
hiding
or
from us. Both of these things. So any judgment you've made of them is based on things that aren't true. Any outcome you have using the information they provided is an outcome based on lies. How are you so sure that these are the good guys? Why are these guys any better or any more good than the goblins we so happily killed 12 hours ago?
I don't know. I don't understand human society that much. I still like think that their orders are above the other things you
Don't
are
give me
talking
this
about.
shit. I grew up with elves. I know elves can lie. This is no, I don't understand human society is bullshit and you know it. Elves lie, humans lie. We're being lied to.
I'm not saying they are not. I'm trying like
It's very
to
clear.
tell you that I don't know how, like, if there is like some noble house and they have some orders, if the orders like are above like saving townspeople.
It's very clear that they're lying. Does that mean we should kill them just because they're lying? No. Does that mean maybe we investigate later without killing them all? Maybe.
Yes, if we find more townspeople that can give us more information. These
Yes,
guys are not
I
going
agree.
to tell us anything or let us investigate anything. There is no reason to like
Right
think
now,
about it.
yes. I agree.
I'm
Okay.
okay with investigating later, but for now there is nothing we can do about this.
Yes, I agree.
Unless you want to fight them. And I don't want to fight them.
They happily killed my bird.
I'm still
If it-
sur-
If it helps, I throw him 10 gold pieces. Yeah.
I just want a kiss right here, Erifror. A wet, sloppy, dwarven kiss on the side of my cheek. None of this in between the hand first, followed by my cheek. I just want direct on the cheek, buddy. If that's what it takes to get your blessing, if that's what I need, then I'm willing to take that sacrifice.
Nalla looks to Erifror like, okay, that seems reasonable.
Okay. Can we go now, please?
Nalla's still looking at Erifror like, well,
If that's what it takes to make you not so pissed off. Then I started going closer. The question is whether or not.
I bend my cheek down to 4 foot for him.
Okay.
okay.
I say, I love you too, buddy. I'm glad you didn't die in the river. And
Okay.
I'm willing to read this letter now.
Yes, so what does the letter say?
All right, I forgot about that. Sorry.
It says, to those not of the town, let's talk.
Not of the town.
Oh, that would be us.
I don't know what elven lands are like, but that's us. Also, they might be lying.
Oh, yes, of course. Assume everyone is lying.
I always do.
Okay, so. Nalla does a running jump with all of her gear and jumps over the bridge.
No. Before you do that, you need to throw the bags back.
Are we in athletics check?
Don't jump first.
All right, Nalla. Good luck.
Yeah, it's enough. And you land squarely on your feet as well. There's a little bit skid to it, but yeah, no
Sounds
problem.
Okay, then. Who's next?
I eyeball the gap, and based on my experience with my own body, is that something I'm likely to be able to jump?
Wait, we are jumping with our backpacks, right?
Well, the big key thing here is that it's vastly easier to, since we're falling down.
Yeah,
All right, I will.
I'm just
I'll
asking
hitch
if
my
you
bag to
jump
the
with
rope
your
that's
backpack.
already in place, and I'll slide my bag across the rope. So I am basically looping a part of it that's connected to itself, so there's no part that can fall off, and sliding it down the rope onto the lower ground.
Easy enough to do.
Okay.
Yep.
I'd like to point out, by the way, it's not in character, but there's still a taut rope in between the bridge that you could easily just go across.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I just used to
Like
slide myself
I'm saying,
across.
like everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And I want to look at that.
aspiration.
Can I? How do I say this in character? I would like to do the acrobatics version of what Nalla just did. Can I run across the line? Can I slide down the line? Can I jump across? What is
Gracefully is the keyword.
Yes. What is the graceful option for what Nalla just did with brute strength?
I would like to cross over the rope as gracefully as possible.
The rope, essentially, yeah.
Just gracefully is the keyword. Say you're doing it gracefully, and it is interpreted as dexterously instead of brute forcefully.
I would like to gently and gracefully cross the rope.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
Really? Those are the words? I would like to gracefully and dexterously stab my sword through his throat. All right.
Yes.
Let's try
I'll
the
send you a
acrobatics.
vocabulary list later tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem. You get across.
All right. I'll pick up my gear on the other side.
Okay, Erifror.
You can send your
I'll-
gear over separately if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I want Erifror to go first because I want to like untie the hook, throw it back, and then jump,
Okay.
so we don't lose the hook because there is no way to get it back if we are all on the other side.
Excellent. Excellent.
Right, so then I slide across. After
Is that gracefully
getting-
or dwarvishly?
with brute strength? Yes.
Use whichever one you prefer, athletics or acrobatics.
Dun, dun, dun. Bing, 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 bing,
Okay.
bing.
That's fine. You get across.
Okay.
Okay, I will like loosen up the hook and throw it back to Nalla.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
I kind of fake whisper. I'm out of Featherfall, Eryn.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I believe in myself. I'm gonna just jump over.
I believe in you too, Eryn.
So it would be acrobatics.
What are you doing?
You're just going to jump across?
Yeah, what Nalla did.
Gracefully.
Alright, athletics check.
It's athletics. Okay.
Yeah, jumping's always athletics.
Nice. Oh wait, 10 was the DC.
What's your strength score?
10.
That's not nearly enough. You go jumping, Romeo dexterity saving throw. And that's not enough either. You like grab onto the edge of the bridge with one hand, and some of the wood like comes away under your hand, and you go like plummeting down into the
Okay.
into the water below. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
From water?
Yep. Water
Well,
at a high
30
enough
foot
surface
fall
hurts.
into water.
Okay.
He wasn't expecting it. He hit face first, broke his nose.
Okay, now we'll lower the rope with the grappling hook still on it. Because that's the easiest thing that's available.
Aaron, roll me an acrobatics check.
I turn to Erifror and say he's a bad kisser.
Okay, you managed to haul yourself up to the other side. Also very wet, and you hit some of the rocks, like at the other side. Some like shallow rocks, so like your arm is pretty cut at this point. But you managed to get up out of the river.
Okay, that wasn't so graceful. Thank you, Nalla, for helping me.
No problem. Okay, so then now also unties the rope and stows away the grappling hook with rope.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay then, so should we go talk with our new friends?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Perhaps
sure.
one of you would like to initiate the conversation. I fail.
But
feel,
you're such a good
I
people
feel my
person.
race may be somehow putting these people off. That they may be in themselves racist in some way. And
You're human,
just,
aren't you?
Yep, just poisons the conversation.
Okay, well, just start walking to town then.
I
Alrighty.
pass the lockbox to Barros. I say, in case this becomes a problem again.
I can't carry that. You volunteered to
Just-
carry that.
Well, just hold on to it for the time being.
I can't carry that. It's too heavy for me.
No, but
Yeah,
you're staying here, right?
Can't
My-
look.
No,
I'm
I was
still-
gonna come with.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna stay behind. Okay.
No, I was gonna come with. I was just gonna try to let you lead the conversation in case their racism came to the front.
Oh, Erifror. Since, oh wait, the guy that led the villagers out was a dwarf. No one here is a dwarf. Damn. Never mind. Okay.
What'd you
well,
do with the box?
Nothing. I thought he was going to stay behind, but it is not. So.
If you want to stash that somewhere, that would be fine.
There's nothing
But
to stash.
think about the fact that if you hid this while they were watching you, they would assume that meant you felt shame or embarrassment about that. Whereas if it was your rightful property, you wouldn't need to hide that whatsoever. So by doing that, you may in fact say that you're culpable to something that you're not. I mean, it's totally up to you. I don't want to pressure you, little man, but you can make that decision on your own.
Well, if that lady was
She's dead.
the one who, no, the lady was the one who
with the horse.
threw down the bridge yesterday and left, she would already know about all this.
So
So
no need to
there's
hide.
no difference.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's go talk.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so when we kind of walk into town, do we see any of the riders anywhere? Are the horses, like, were they in the stable somewhere or something like that?
Can't see any of the riders, but there is one of the other guys. He's like by the side of the tavern door.
Other guys? I thought there was 7 riders plus 1 female. Or
Yep,
other
he's
guys.
the only one you can see.
Okay, but
As we get close, I
Is he a
wave
rider?
and yell, "Hello!"
wait. I need this clarified. There was before
He's
we
one of the
saw
riders.
7 riders,
It's one of the riders.
so he's a dismounted rider.
Mhm.
Okay.
He doesn't yet hail anything back to you.
I say,
Yes,
we're
yes.
going to approach. We have an invitation to parlay. And I hold up the written letter.
He's got a crossbow across his chest, but he doesn't raise it.
Perfect. We'll walk forward. I'll walk forward.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
Toward the center of the town, I assume. Just toward the center of the town until we notice anything different, including any other of them.
Okay, you keep going. And he's the only one you can see. So you're now in the center of town. Again, he's still the only one you can see.
Okay. I stop for a moment and I yell, "Where are your master and mistress?"
He gives you a smile and he says, "They're inside."
Is he human?
He seems to be. Yeah.
Any problem if we approach?
No, you can go on inside.
Excellent. And then we'll
Oh,
walk forward. Nalla, do you know him? He sounds like he's from where you're from.
yes, very suspicious.
Alright.
Never trust those ones.
So, what building are we approaching, Sully?
The north.
The bar.
Yeah.
You can see the token, right?
Oh, okay, that's him. Got it.
Okay, when Nala's much closer to this guy, she's gonna look at him. What is he wearing? Is he human? Is he not human?
I'm looking for his
Okay.
coin pouch.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
He's human. Got like olive-colored skin. He's wearing leather armor with a light crossbow. Yeah.
Any other weapons? Just a crossbow?
I think he has a sword of some kind as well. Hang on one second.
Like
He has
a
a scimitar, yeah.
Okay.
Can I see his coin pouch?
Nope.
Well, where are you from? Trying to get
Says-
some information before we parlay.
The boss really wants to speak to you first.
We are going to, but I'm curious before we talk with your boss. Where are you from?
Well, you spoke to him, and then I'll speak to you after that, yeah?
Oh, fine. Alright.
In we go.
Yep. I think the door's to the west or something.
Oh, it's also
Two
from.
doors.
There's one there as well.
He
There's
goes
one
through
here.
this door.
Oh, gotcha.
Use
Oh,
the
I didn't see
southern
that one.
door.
Gotcha, okay.
Okay, so you guys walk into the barn. It's a similar scene to what you saw before Barros, but the tables appear to have been cleaned up. There's one central one, and a lot of them are sitting around. At the head of the table, there's a human with pointed ears, very dark skin, and like a long face, he's wearing robes, and there's some like movement underneath his robes on his shoulder. To the left of him is a human female with much lighter skin. Like they're holding each other's hands. Well, she is holding like one of his hands on top of the table.
Okay.
Around the room are various guards. In total, there are 3 females here, and all the rest are males.
How many total people are there?
8.
Hello, everyone.
The guard also followed you in behind as well.
I hold up their letter and I say, "This was nicely done. Who do we refer to with this? Who do we?"
Yes, I'm glad you got my message. My name is Xiloscient Alexander. It's nice for you to come. I'm curious as to what you're doing here. My dear Kala here, she says that you were all searching around town doing somewhat last night, and just wondering what is the situation here. What exactly is going on?
We are here to find out the same thing. So, we investigated, and apparently this town was attacked by some giants, and there was goblins here stealing everything, and we killed all the goblins. So, now that you know a little bit more about what happened here, I'm curious why you are here.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation that we find ourselves in, but it seems that most of the town has already been looted by someone or something. I think maybe you know something about that, eh?
Maybe.
No matters to that. Regarding who I am, my name is, as I said, Xiloscient Alexander. I'm here with my friends here. We heard that the town was in a little bit of trouble, and we came to see if we could help. It seems that the town has already all the help it needs, eh?
Somewhat. Apparently, everyone's dead, and no one in the keep has any idea what is happening.
Who's up in the keep, eh?
Just some guards. Apparently, the house has been killed, so there is no leadership here anymore. The whole place is terribly run now.
How many guards were up there?
Just a small handful.
What are they doing up there? Why are they not up protecting the town?
We have been wondering the same thing. They are quite spineless.
Huh. Spineless, are you sure?
Well,
Maybe.
either that or they're hiding something.
Well, they haven't left the town, so spineless does not strike me as the personality trait that they're trying to show.
You haven't met them. They seem pretty spineless to me. But I think they
Why?
might also be lying.
Why do you think they're spineless?
They just have not been willing to commit to anything whatsoever. The townsfolk they have been tasked with protecting are dead or captured or ransomed, and they have done nothing. They haven't left their island. They may be doing something else as well, but that speaks to me of cowardice.
Well, maybe they are. Maybe they do things with cowardice. Maybe not. How many of them were there? You said
Just a
Did you say?
handful.
just a handful. Ah, well.
I'm curious. Where did you come from?
Where am I from? I'm from out in the east, in a city called Troya. Have you been there before?
Oh no, me and my friends are from far from the south.
Ah, far in the south. Whereabouts? Vidasbara?
I have no idea what you just said.
Ah, never mind then, never mind. What town are you from? We have similar accents, but I can tell some differences in regional.
No, I am not from town. I'm from small village in the mountains.
Small village in the mountains.
Yes, everyone there is dead now, except for me.
Tragic story, my friend.
Yes, yes. A very common story, apparently.
2 of them in our party.
Well,
So,
what are you doing now? Are you just hanging about?
I laugh and I say, we had the same question. What brings you to town?
Well, he answered that.
No, not really. I mean, in the sense that you wish to help, but now that you're here and there's so little to help, will you pursue the villagers or?
Maybe. We've not really decided yet. That's exactly what we were discussing at the time. I just wanted to communicate we came here without hostile intentions towards you.
No,
we seem like
that is
friendly fellows.
Extremely generous of you to say so. We also are here with similar intentions. We came to help and found the town beyond redemption, perhaps. But perhaps not. There may be something still to be had in rescuing the villagers. Do you know anything more about the situation?
Oh, what situation? That there being no villagers here?
No, we know a little bit more about that, but do you know anything about these cloud giants? Have you heard of them or encountered them before? Do you know why they might want to attack this town, or what the Nightstone, and I say this with very clear kind of print, very clear
air quotes
around it, so it's something the Nightstone of Nightstone is about. Do you know anything about their dead leader? And I say the name again.
I'll be honest, I got here about 20 minutes ago. I know as much as you are telling me at this point. I don't even know what a Nightstone is.
Yeah, I understand. I hear you. It's a bit of a situation here.
Mr. Alexander.
Alexander. Yes.
Alexander, okay. May I ask a question? How did you lower the bridge on this side when nobody of you was in here? How did you manage that? I'm quite curious.
You are one who is fond of making assumptions, yes?
What?
Yes.
You are one who is fond of making assumptions, yes?
Well, the bridge was...
The bridge was up, now it's down.
It was up, and before you arrived, somebody lowered it, so...
Let's just say all of what you said is fact, and let's say we did it by magic, eh?
I'm asking.
Why? Is this
I'm
a
just
mark on your
curious,
pride or
because-
something?
Eryn,
else?
please.
We didn't notice anything, I'm just curious.
He just wants, he's just really curious. I don't see any harm in him being
At
curious.
this, the woman who's like holding his hand currently is wearing like these dirty robes. Who says, "Well, actually, I was able to lower it myself. I was worried that you were on guard last night, and I'm sorry if there was some kind of deception to get around you, but I was able to unlock the chains without you noticing."
Oh.
I don't mean to humiliate you in front of your friends here, but
It's alright, he's used to it, I say.
and like a couple of the other guards are like smiling and laughing while they're saying this sort of situation.
Wait, so you were still inside since when?
I have been here since the Cloud Giants attack.
Also, you managed to survive, like you hit somewhere, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's difficult to evade the goblins.
How
Where?
did the other guys, like, how did they know about the problem then to come? It's
I
just
sent a
general
message.
knowledge? How?
No.
Send
I-
him a message.
I sent them a message.
Like before the attack or when?
After, of course.
Yeah, after.
After,
We
but
were
how?
sending them a message before.
The picture she's painting is that she was here when the town was attacked, and she sent a message over to them somehow, and then the boyfriend and the
I'm
friend
just asking how, like, do you have like any way to send
sent a
message?
message.
Yes, of course I had ways to send a message.
Like, do you have some pet that you can send, like Raven, to your friends, or?
In our manner of speaking.
Is this like Game of Thrones, where like carrier pigeons are a thing?
I'm really curious. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I'm asking about that actually. Also, like, is this like Game of Thrones, where carrier pigeons are how people send messages?
It's possible various familiars and animals can be used to send messages. Yeah, I mean, there's the message spell. Like, there's lots of ways to send
Far
messages.
away, can
Long
familiar
distance.
manage to get like to the town from here
Yeah.
without? It's totally okay. It doesn't disappear on like long range. I don't know how familiar.
No,
exactly.
the way the familiars work is you have a communication limit in terms of the range you can communicate with them, but you can tell them to a task and they can go further than that to do the task. Yeah.
At this point, from outside the bar, you hear a very large horn sound, right? And that's where we'll take a break.
Sounds good. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.